his offense, but defensively, what stands out to you?
I think they're very athletic, first of all, and then they're very disciplined. I think in the back end, as far as they know what they're doing with their schemes, and they get their guys in good positions to make plays, and that's something that you can definitely see on film. And they're going to be a great challenge for us.
On your side of the ball, we've heard so much about Ryan, about what he's been able to do this offseason. And obviously, Madison is a talent too, but Ryan didn't get to play a ton last year, and I think obviously he's in for a way bigger role this year. What do you like about what he brings to the table?
He practices very, very hard, and he's probably one of the hardest working guys on our team. And you put that with the athletic ability that he has. He's very quick. He's obviously very big as well, not height-wise, but very strong. And he's been tremendous throughout this past year. Developed a lot since he's been here, since I've been here, and he's going to be a great addition to the running back room for us.
You certainly have used running backs in the pass game quite a bit. That's one of Jeremy's strengths. But this running back crew, how are they as receivers? And are some of those guys, guys are maybe better at it? How do they kind of fit in that aspect?
They're very good, yeah. They're, obviously, I don't think that we'll use them as much as we did with Jeremy. Obviously, Jeremy was a receiver before he played running back, so he had that experience and was, I think, elite at a receiver position as well. So that's something that, our running backs now do a really good job, though. They know when to get out on checkdowns. They're good when we get them out of the backfield. Coach Marks has done an unbelievable job of them doing that, and it's something that we're looking forward to use.
Just because you kind of brought up the name Jeremy, I'm curious. I don't know if you watch Hard Knocks or not, but there's been some critiques on his pass blocking and stuff like that. But I don't know, is there any that surprised you, or how kind of solid was he in those areas when he was here at Boise State?
I don't know. He's solid in all those areas. I mean, I think it's just an adjustment period for him right now in the NFL. I talked to him a couple weeks ago, and he said it's a little bit more difficult, not having me back there telling him what to do and stuff, because they won't do that for you at the next level. But no, I'm not worried about Jeremy at all. He's gonna be fine. Everybody has a rough patch in their career, and he'll be fine.
Do you feel like you know what you have in the receivers other than Sed and the line and the running backs? I mean, do you feel like you've seen enough in practice to what it's going to look like on Saturday, or are you kind of curious to see who kind of steps up and who the guys are and how what it looks like in a game?
I think I have a general idea. I know our receivers' strengths, and I think we've done a really good job game planning this week to use them in the right situations and put them in good situations. And I think we got a lot of different guys that can make plays. But like you said, when you get out there and at game time, there's 37,000 people out there. It's a little bit different. So we'll see on Saturday.
Well, talking about J-Mac, you got most of the carries last year, might be a little more spread out. This year, from your perspective, are there benefits to both, I guess, or how do you kind of look at the way you guys might share the load a little bit in the backfield?
Yeah, I think there's benefits to it. I don't think we're going to change our mentality very much. We're still going to try to run the ball, and that's something that we've done here, forever. So, whether who's running the ball is the question. I think that might be a little bit different. Obviously, with J-Mac getting a lot of carries last year, but we're still going to run the ball. We're going to be effective that way, and we got a lot of good running backs that can carry it.
I don't know if it's keeping more guys fresh or more involved at practice or on the sidelines, or if they're just you maybe could see some benefits to more guys getting in the action.
I think so. Yeah. It's I think the running back's position is always better when you have depth, because when you got one guy carrying the load and having to take 30 carries, that can compound over a season. So having 2 or 3 guys that can carry the ball consistently is going to be really good for us.
How have guys like Octavius Evans and maybe C.T. Thomas stood out to you? I mean, I've probably talked to you about them before too, but how important is it a quarterback that if you look their way, you don't see a true freshman, you see a guy you can rely on and throw the ball to?
Yeah, they've done a great job. Both of those guys have done an unbelievable job. Trying to learn the offense, developing themselves, getting themselves ready to play, and it was probably a little harder for them in fall camp just because there was so much information being thrown at them. But as you go into a game plan week, there's less information for them, and they're going to have certain plays that they just need to focus on. So that was something that definitely help them, and you know, they'll be able to just know what they're doing and go out there and play fast when they're doing that. They're really good players.
In years past, maybe people would just automatically come to the season opener, and I know ticket sales maybe been a little slow and stuff like that. And you guys, it's an interesting spot to be in, that you have so much to prove, and there's so many unknowns to this team that maybe even to your own fans, you have to prove what this team's about.
Yeah, I think we have to do that every single year. You know, no matter what we did last year or you know what we're expected to do this year, I think we always have to go out there and prove ourselves. So, you know, whoever comes out on Saturday is, you know, hopefully going to see a good show.
The Durant Miles, what stands out about him on the defensive side? And did you go to his wedding?
I wasn't able to actually. Yeah.
Okay. But what stands out about him and what he brings to the table? He's a guy who's kind of been under the radar a little bit so far.
He's you know, he's gotten a lot bigger since he's been here. I remember he came back from his mission. He came in with my class, and you know, was long, lengthy, but really skinny. And now you look at him, and he doesn't look anything like he was when he first got here. And he's you know, he's a leader. He works extremely hard. You know, does a great job on the D line, and he's physical, and you know, can make plays. So I'm looking forward to see him go out there and you know, really turn it on this year.
How's the season opener unique? I mean, there's something different about that first game of the season, first time running on the blue, putting on the cleats, whatever it might be. I mean, how do you view the season opener as kind of just being maybe a little unique?
It's definitely different, just because I mean you have film on a team from last year, but you know, they've had 9 months to prepare now, so there's really they could come out and do something completely different than what we've seen on film. So you have to be ready to adjust, I think, first and foremost, and then it's not as much game planning as you do later in the season, just because you know, you go into fall camp and you try to find things you're good at, and you come out of fall camp and those concepts and those you know, those plays that you ran well during fall camp, that's usually what you're going to go into your first game with.
What's kind of the feeling like, you know, 48 hours before the first game, when it's, you think of the last 8-9 months, what you've been through, you know, since the end of last season and all the practices and everything, and now it's finally time to kind of shut up and go play. I mean, what's that feeling like?
It's exciting. It's really exciting. You know, it's been a long off season. It's been a good off season. You know, I think we've gone through a lot, and you know, I'm just excited to get out there and you know, have our guys hit somebody else instead of, you know, us banging with each other every single day at practice. So it'll be fun to see our defense get out there flying, hitting people. You know, seeing our offensive line, you know, being to move guys off the ball, see our running backs carry the ball physically, see our receivers make plays. So I'm excited.
One more guys. Just with you know, Zach, he's calling plays, and we talked to him a little bit yesterday, and this is, you know, kind of his opportunity to get in the groove and call plays. He also mentioned that he's been with you now for quite, you know, over a year. What's your guys' how close or how connected do you guys feel when it kind of comes to play calling and all that stuff?
I think really close. I mean, we're in the meeting room with each other every single day. You know, constantly talking, communicating. If there's something that I want to see in the playbook that I see on film, you know, I'm communicating that with him, and you know, we're able to have that conversation while we're watching film during our meetings. So that's something that has definitely helped so far, and you know, it'll be a little bit different, you know, going into the game. You know, him first time calling plays here, so looking forward to that, and you know, just being able to stay on the same page with him throughout the game.